So I was about to fall asleep, and so I'm all kind of jacked up on instant coffee. God, it's kind of hard. Whatever. It's how y'all know it's coffee. Ever done this coffee? Well, y'all know. Yeah, just so the thing is like this. See, it's like everything isn't contention. Everything just like hey, guy. I mean, how did we? Okay. I know not all. Everyone bought the white man's gun and started shooting each other, but like, I mean, the first thing why was I told like in my encountering a journey on my mission, because this is, prison. You can have a mission in a prison. It's temporary, but you can't have a journey in a prison. You can you're on a mission in a prison, but you can't have a journey in a prison. Sorry. That's a part of that it's just another, it's another misleading. I'd say everything's just skewing it just enough. And remember, the lies to be embedded in some pretty juicy truth, like, like old creamy salt, good old, like, God damn, man, I gotta have me some of that. That's some good old truth over there. And then you bite into that lie, and it's like, God damn, where'd that come from? See, that's how that works. You lose fucking jaw, you lose all your teeth, goddamn biting into that what you thought was truth, and all of a sudden you ain't got no goddamn teeth, because goddamn fucking lie nugget was in there, goddamn, goddamn nugget, just goddamn fucking just stone, just a goddamn bit to a goddamn fucking piece of lead there in the middle of this juicy truth. What happened? Exactly. So, as I said, because my father literally thinks he's like, his justification for the curve of the earth is he saw it from a plane. And so my brain reflects, well, it must be the fisheye lens. It must be, those little windows must be fisheye lenses, because they do that. I mean, that's why Red Bull goes up there with the fisheye lens, and that, and that's why they don't point the camera at the sun, because you can't get that 93 million miles with solar flares, all that CGI nonsense. You go up there and watch that some of it yourself on private footage. There ain't no solar flares. Ain't nothing going on up there. But like, hey, it's watching grass grow. That's why you got to make yourself watch 2 hours of it. Make yourself watch 2 hours of that shit. Your brain's never going to forget. Like, no, I should have trusted my senses back there on the ground where I'm at. But you take your consciousness up there and using iPhones, and like, that's it. So the pilots are reminding us. The pilots know. That's what's weird. My dad, and it ain't about good or bad, my dad, just he's such a program. He is such a strict, precise program with a precise agenda. And the gist of it is to sell my soul to the demiurge. It's like, that's why I keep asking, was there a Mason around when I was born? What is this, And how could you ever call a bite a mark? If you have like something bitten out of you, why would anyone ever confuse that with a mark? Has anyone ever taken a mark out of a sandwich? You take a bite out of a sandwich. So I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I have no motherfucking idea. But it's like, did you you prayed 5 years to the demiurge? Obviously. It's like, so, was that just, so you sacrificed me before I was born? What is going on that you have such a goddamn unrelenting necessity to sell me to goddamn a blood cult religion, which is how the demons entered the realm. That's how the demons entered at least, the motherfucking realm is doing blood sacrifices. Okay. So the pilots are the ones telling us that the land is flat. You see? The pilots are. And yet that's the very one my dad uses. Just like, say, no, I've been praying, I know it's a curve. It's like, it's not even in the scriptures. That's what I don't understand. The Christians stole the flat earth realization, and then some of them just are just cling to that globe like, it's like that revealing the reptilian or the demonic transmission of consciousness or inhabitants. And it just doesn't make sense. Because it'd be the very one that the one my dad, that's his only excuse for it, because he's been up playing and seen it. And it's like, why? And it's like, my deal is like, when I say I've seen him, channel my uncle, it's like, yes, because I saw his eyes. That was my uncle. And it's like, all of a sudden he's alert. It was literally like, I literally alert. Just like, there's my dad. No, my dad can't, my dad can't remember what he just said. Now I'm not picking on him, he's not incapable. I'm just saying, the COVID thing, whether it be by shot or by through the air, it's like, I'm just saying, you go to toss this video tickety China top because that's just too much, COVID. Okay. So there we go with that. How's that work? Oh, it's going to be on YouTube too. So goddamn, YouTube don't play. You can't say nothing about no C19 on goddamn on YouTube. Oh, the Matrix ain't going to have it. It's vagina clocks down on that motherfucker. Oh, hell no. Okay. So there you go with that. And it's like that was only had two other uncles, but he was a favorite uncle. He was the jolly one. He just cackled and jolly. My grandmother just got a kid because there's 3 boys around just jolly. And it's like, that's a motherfucker that's sworn to murder if truth gets out. If one of the Mason's little secrets out, he is sworn to he's 33 degree. Sworn to murder. And that's my favorite uncle. Yay. Yay. See how this life works? And the families you're born into? The familiars? What are the familiars in the Blade movie? Huh? The familiars. And remember Blade. What was Blade? Blade's a vampire. And who knew the problem with vampires more than Blade? Blade was a vampire. And he's like, he didn't choose to be, and he didn't like that shit. You get what I'm saying? Blade was an actual vampire. This whole beginning of the Marvel MCU is because they broke out with the Blade. And Blade was a vampire and knew the problem of vampires and was the most unrelenting, unstoppable force against the vampires. An actual vampire. And did everything he possibly could to not feed. So, I'm just extrapolating from that. I like extrapolate. I got to create realities out of extrapolation. Just got to take some information, just extrapolate it to reality. There you go. How you doing with it? Okay. So there's how that goes. So, what I'm saying? So what was I saying out here? I don't know. Of course, the Mississippi, even my sister took me a picture of the Mississippi weather machine years later after I'd sent it to her. It's I guess she remembered and yeah, oh, my brother does know something here and there. It's yeah, that's why if you're off work in Mississippi, we're going to rain on you because we don't want you to play with your children because we got them all week. We bent their mind. You don't need to be out in nature with your children. Rain. Pretty much. You can work. You can work all. We ain't letting you mow your yard either. You're gonna work all goddamn week, and you can't mow your yard on the weekend because you know what I'm saying. It's just got that ridiculous. No, something else you couldn't really do on the globe. You get what I'm saying? Just control the weather like the way they do. When. That's what I'm gonna say. But you see the problem. See that? You see that? You see that? Just things have to be incorporated. And, so I'm starting to really wonder. So if they if the Anunnaki can, they built the pyramid. We don't know how to build the pyramids. If they built the ice wall, they built the ice wall, then I'm sure they're the ones that got the sun moving. So I'm starting to think Anunnaki created time itself. And so them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to pay for that shit. Sorry.